Give an example of an adaptation a plant living in a very dry environment, such as a desert, may have, and explain how this helps it to conserve water for 2 marks. So, for this question, you only need to give one adaptation and one explanation as to how it helps it conserve water. That's where your 2 marks come from. So, you can say any one of the following. You can have small leaves, or lack of leaves, or folded leaves, or rolled leaves. All of these will reduce the surface area from which water can evaporate from. An extensive root system, so that means the roots extend over a very large area, and that means that they can uptake water from a greater area of the soil. A thick waxy cuticle reduces water loss because it acts as a waterproof layer over the leaves. You can also have sunken stomata, and this generates a more humid area of air around the stomata, and that decreases the diffusion gradient, therefore, for water to be lost via evaporation and osmosis. That's a bit of a difficult one. You can have a low stomata density, so that means that there's less stomata, and so there's less holes for the water to evaporate through. You can also have stomata on the lower side of the leaf only. This means that it's more humid, and it also means that they're generally slightly colder on the lower side of the leaf as they're not in the sun. This therefore means that there's a decreased diffusion gradient, and it also means that water is less likely to evaporate because it's cooler and shadier.